Hello, space enthusiasts. Welcome to our Science and Space channel. Today, we're going to talk about an exciting innovation from SpaceX, refueling in space with Starship. Yes, you heard that right. SpaceX is taking another giant leap that will reshape humanity's future in space. So, if you're ready, let's dive into the details of this incredible development together. Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, is working tirelessly to make living in space a reality. What was once a dream seen only in science fiction films is now becoming a reality, step by step. One of the most crucial components of this vision is, of course, the Starship. So, what makes Starship so special? Starship is designed to be a fully reusable spacecraft. This innovation not only reduces costs, but also makes space exploration more sustainable. But what's truly exciting is Starship's ability to refuel in space. This feature makes long-distance space missions possible. Starship consists of two main components, the Super Heavy rocket and the Starship spacecraft. The Super Heavy is a massive rocket that provides the necessary thrust for liftoff from Earth. The Starship, on the other hand, is designed to carry crew and cargo to Mars and beyond. Together, this duo is set to take humanity to new horizons. With a capacity of about 100 people, this gigantic vehicle can transport large amounts of cargo to orbit or distant targets, making it significant in terms of both human and cargo transport. Reusable spacecraft can be used repeatedly, just like airplanes. This eliminates the need to produce a new rocket for each launch, significantly lowering costs and making space travel more accessible. Traditional spacecraft are limited by the amount of fuel they can carry at liftoff, but Starship can refuel in orbit from other Starship tankers, allowing it to reach distant destinations like Mars. This opens the door to long-duration and deep space missions. One of Elon Musk's ultimate goals is to establish a self-sustaining colony on Mars. Starship is a critical tool to achieve this goal. Its high carrying capacity and reusability will make it possible to regularly transport people and materials to Mars. A colony on Mars would serve as humanity's insurance against possible disasters on Earth and create a new living space. SpaceX's long-term vision isn't limited to Mars. In the future, humans aim to establish living spaces on the Moon, Mars, and even more distant planets. Permanent bases on the Moon could support mining and scientific research, helping to preserve resources on Earth and develop new technologies. The water ice on the Moon's surface can be used for drinking water and rocket fuel production. Moon bases could also serve as a launch site for deep space missions. In the more distant future, the dream is for humanity to go beyond the solar system and explore other star systems. The steps SpaceX is currently taking could be seen as one of the greatest turning points in human history. Journeys beyond the solar system, interstellar spacecraft, and establishing living spaces on new planets could be future projects whose foundations are being laid with today's technological advancements. In 2019, testing began with the first Starship prototype, Starhopper. This was done to test Starship's engines and basic systems. The initial short-distance hop tests were conducted on July 25, 2019, with a 20-meter flight test that demonstrated the practical operation of the reusable Raptor rocket engine. However, things didn't always go smoothly, and in 2020, more advanced prototypes like SN1, SN2, SN3, and SN4 were tested. These prototypes underwent critical tests for structural integrity, pressure tolerance, and engine integration. But there were challenges. For example, SN1 exploded during a pressure test, and SN3 collapsed during a similar test. However, there were successes too. In 2020, the SN5 and SN6 prototypes marked a period when SpaceX started seeing successful results in their tests. Both prototypes flew up to 150 meters and successfully landed, and this showed significant progress in SpaceX's prototypes. Towards the end of 2020, high-altitude flight tests began with the SN8 prototype. SN8 reached approximately 12.5 kilometers in altitude, but exploded during landing due to a fuel pressure issue. This was an important learning experience for SpaceX and contributed to their progress. In 2021, testing continued with prototypes like SN9 and SN10. However, some test failures were encountered. SN9 and SN10 managed to reach 10 kilometers in altitude, but exploded during landing. However, success came with the SN15 prototype. On May 5, 2021, SN15 successfully reached 10 kilometers in altitude and performed a successful landing. This was a major milestone for SpaceX. In 2022, SpaceX focused on integrated orbital tests of the Starship and Super Heavy rocket. Elon Musk's vision for SpaceX extends beyond space exploration. It aims to reshape humanity's destiny. A successful fuel refueling experiment in space will be a critical step towards realizing this vision. If successful, it will be a giant leap for humanity, potentially leading to humans establishing new living spaces beyond Earth and spreading across the universe. This vision represents not only technological advancements, but also the beginning of a new era for humanity. The era of becoming a multiplanetary species. In 2024 and beyond, SpaceX's work on the Starship and Super Heavy rocket continues unabated. The company has several important tests and projects planned for the upcoming period. First, a space refueling experiment is planned for 2024. This experiment will involve Starship tankers meeting in orbit to transfer fuel. Successfully developing space refueling technology will play a crucial role in carrying out long-range space missions. Additionally, new exploration and research projects aimed at Mars are planned for 2024 and beyond, as part of SpaceX's goal of manned missions to Mars. These projects aim to gather more information about Mars' atmosphere, surface, and resources. Orbital test flights are also planned for 2024 and beyond to allow Starship to reach Earth orbit and return. These tests aim to assess Starship's maneuverability in space and reusability. SpaceX's goals for 2024 and beyond include making the Starship and Super Heavy rocket fully operational and revolutionizing space technology. During this process, the company is expected to continually improve the technology through tests and experiments. SpaceX's Boca Chica facilities host a variety of comprehensive research and development activities. These facilities have become the focal point for developing long-range and manned spacecraft, such as Starship and Super Heavy rocket. The Boca Chica facilities are typically used for assembling, testing, and launching experimental rocket prototypes. The tests conducted here include rocket engine firings, pressure tests, structural durability tests, and flight tests. These tests are carried out to evaluate the rocket's performance, durability, and reliability. Additionally, the production of rocket parts is carried out at the Boca Chica facilities. This includes manufacturing rocket bodies, engines, fuel tanks, and other components. The produced parts are then used in the assembly of rocket prototypes. The budget allocated for the activities at SpaceX's Boca Chica facilities is part of the company's overall investment in space exploration and manned missions. While exact figures are generally not disclosed, it is known that SpaceX allocates significant budgets to development and testing activities. The work at these facilities is typically carried out by engineering teams, specialists, and test pilots. These teams take part in different stages of the rocket development process and work together to conduct tests and experiments at the facilities. The activities at the Boca Chica facilities represent critical steps that will help SpaceX maintain its leading position in the space industry and achieve its ambitious space exploration goals. These activities are expected to provide an important foundation for future space missions and manned exploration. Ultimately, the goal is for SpaceX to achieve its significant objectives, such as human space exploration and manned missions to Mars. The company aims to lead humanity in making more advanced steps in space by maintaining its leading position in the space industry. Scientists, on the other hand, study the biological and chemical processes necessary for sustainable life in space. They explore ways to farm on Mars and work to solve health issues that astronauts might face during long space journeys. These scientists conduct new experiments and gather data in their laboratories every day, aimed at creating life beyond Earth. Technicians play a critical role in bringing these complex projects to life. They assemble and maintain rockets and spacecraft before each launch, paying great attention to the smallest details. They work around the clock to detect and resolve any potential issues that might arise during launch. This intensive effort highlights the hard work of the unseen heroes behind each successful launch. The stories of these people working at SpaceX show us how possible great dreams can be. Each one of them is a specialist in their field, but united by a common goal: establishing a permanent human presence in space. Their work inspires us and strengthens our belief that the dream of living in space can one day become a reality. Elon Musk and the SpaceX team are chasing a grand dream that will change humanity's destiny. We follow their achievements with excitement and curiosity on this thrilling journey. The dream of creating life in space might be the greatest leap in human history. Get ready, because this journey is just beginning. In conclusion, SpaceX's advancements in space refueling with Starship are revolutionary for space exploration and colonization. We'll continue to follow and share these exciting developments with you. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. See you in our next video. Stay safe and stay spacebound.